Hello guys and welcome back to episode number 50 of the Arsenal Career Mode. Today we are going to have a potential job offer. We're going to have 3 post-commentary games that we're going to go over now. Then we're going to have 2 live games. It's going to be around about 40 minutes long, I would imagine, by the end of it. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. It is going to be absolutely awesome. I'm really looking forward to it, I'm not going to lie. We do start off with the first game of this episode against Manchester United. I wasn't too sure how we'd do. We started pretty much our strongest team. Man United are one of them teams, although they don't have the best team in the world anymore, and they should theoretically be a little bit easier to beat. It's kind of the kind of what goes with Man United. There's a lot of past history of United being very good, and their attack is so good. It's just their defence that's a bit dodgy, and unfortunately in this game we just struggled to actually get any chances on goal, and I just was so frustrated because we are obviously top of the league. We are leading Chelsea by a fair few points, I think, at the moment. I think it's 4 points, and we may even extend that by maybe 10 or more points by the end of the episode. You guys will find out, but it's definitely a chance for us to really capitalise on Chelsea's. I think they've lost maybe once or twice so far this season, so if we can continue our unbeaten streak in the league, it would be fantastic. And obviously my aim this season, if we don't move to another team, is to continue at Arsenal and win the league. And if we can really, cement our position in the league as per se straight away, it would be really helpful. And unfortunately, there just wasn't any chances we had really that could, provide us with a goal. And I was just missing a lot of opportunities as well. The team wasn't playing very well, which was a bit of a surprise considering the sort of team that we have here at Arsenal. And it did end up ending as a 0-0 draw, which was a little bit disappointing. I was expecting a little bit of a better performance from the team in that game, but nevertheless, you can't always win, and at least we didn't get the loss. That's the main thing. We do go into a game that we decide to sim against Millwall here. Obviously a championship opposition, bottom of the league right now, I think. Probably going to get relegated, I believe, from what I've seen on Twitter and stuff, but we do end up winning that game anyway quite easily, as you can see. And again, there's still no job offers really that strike an interest for me, which is frustrating. I was hoping that we could at least get an offer in from someone decent, and it's just not happening. Teams just don't want to take us on if we do apply for the job, which is very surprising considering our pretty impeccable record so far this season as Arsenal manager. I think the main reason is we haven't won a proper trophy really. We won the Capital One Cup, but obviously it's not really as big of an achievement as winning the Premier League or the Champions League. So I think if we win the Premier League this season, we would get the chance to get an offer in. If we don't get an offer this season, guys, I will be moving at the end of this season and we'll completely finish this career mode off. We'll start again from season 1, and it will probably be a Borussia Dortmund career mode will be the next one that I do. I'm not too sure, or maybe an Atletico Madrid. I haven't really decided just yet. I want to get the updated transfers as well, which would be quite fun. So I will be moving at the end of this season, and we won't be, trying to do another half season where we try and get a job offer, because it is proving very difficult at the moment to do that. We do go into a game against Southampton here. Might actually be going down to Southampton on Saturday, which is pretty fun if you guys even care. Southampton is a pretty nice place actually, but Goetze takes the shot, and this is actually at home in North London, obviously at Arsenal. And Goetze there eventually gets himself a goal. He's just proven himself to be an absolute boss. I've enjoyed using Mario Goetze so much since he's come in since the summer. Obviously, he has been injured for a fair few games, but nevertheless, his performances have just been absolutely outstanding, and I'm so pleased that we brought him in for Ozil. He's so much more effective than Mesut Ozil as well, and Walcott there scores a lovely goal against his former team and then doesn't celebrate. Absolute respect for that. Obviously, it's been a fair few years since Walcott left Southampton, but he still seems to have the respect for them, which is nice. I think it was maybe 10 years ago now. I think it was like 2005, wasn't it, or something, when Walcott joined Arsenal. It was definitely a long time ago anyway, but lovely finish there, and that does put us 2-0 up against Southampton, looking pretty confident to go on and win the game. Goetze here has a chance to go for on goal. He does actually get brought down in the box by Nathaniel Klein, and the ref does actually award a penalty and gives Nathaniel Klein a yellow card for his offences, and hopefully we could score this penalty. I was going to give the penalty to Goetze as he was the one who got the foul that gave the penalty, and he is an absolute world-class player now, isn't 90 overall, so he definitely deserved to take the penalty. Whether or not he could put it into the back of the net was going to be a different matter. He got it in the green, which was decent, and he puts it straight at Sicilian, the is it the Holland international, the Netherlands international goalkeeper, and unfortunately it keeps it at 2-0. But we did have another chance here with Mandzukic, which went out unfortunately, and it did stay at 2-0 for the time being. Anyway, we do get a free kick here. I kept trying to do this thing where I cross it into the box, and look at that for a peach of a cross from Marcelo right to Mandzukic's head. Absolutely, like pretty much a laser beam to his head. And Mandzukic does put it in to make it 3-0. Look at that. Look at the spin on that fucking cross. That is the best cross I think I've ever done in FIFA 15. Absolutely stunning from Marcelo, and proving why he is, in my opinion, the best left back in the entire game. And the game does ending 3-0, and a very confident victory against the Southampton side that on the day just didn't really turn up. Their team isn't the strongest, to be honest, and you know, it showed in this game, and we ended up picking up a very good win. Mandzukic, Goetze and Walcott getting the goals. We do see a game against Club Brugge here, and we get Joe Hart injured, which is just fantastic. So we are going to be playing with Ospina in goal for 6 weeks, which really isn't good. But we do go into the final game of the post-commentary part of this episode, and it is going to be against Newcastle United, obviously now managed by John Carver, or is it Carver or Carter, rather than Alan Pardew, who obviously now manages Crystal Palace. But in this save, it would be Alan Pardew managing, because the save's been created a long time ago. But anyway, we do start pretty much, again, our strongest team. We had a few days break in between this game and the Southampton game, so I decided why not start our strongest team and pretty much try and push for a win, which is always the best way of trying to do things. And you can see Newcastle's team, pretty much as you would expect. They've brought in Lucinda Traore, who is a bit of a tool player. He's not really a very effective player in FIFA. We'll see how he does against us anyway. He's obviously about 6'8", I believe, which is absolutely ridiculous. I thought I was tall at 6'3" in real life, but clearly he is an absolute tank. But anyway, we start off here with Walcott trying to just go around the defence. Didn't quite work, and it wasn't too bad of a game. Like, we didn't really have too much of the ball in the opening kind of 20 or so minutes, but I was still feeling confident that we could go on to get the victory. Newcastle did have quite a few good chances in this game, and Lucinda Traore was proving a bit of a brute. You can see just how big he was in there. But Goetze, look at that, the strength to keep off the defender, powers it past Tim Krul, and that is just a stunning goal from Goetze. 2 goals in 2 games. He is just proving to be an absolute brilliant signing. So glad that we paid the money for him. I think it's 2 million plus Ozil, so what an absolute bargain, because Ozil never used to be this effective for us, and Goetze picks himself up his 4th goal of the Premier League season. Obviously he has been injured for quite a lot of it, so 4 goals isn't too bad really for a cam this far in anyway, considering injuries and stuff like that as well. But we were 1-0 up at Newcastle, which was a good start. We do whack the ball out, it takes a deflection, it comes out to Sami Khedira, he hits it second time on the volley and it hits the post and goes in, and what a stunning goal. I know it is kind of a corner glitch on this game to do a goal like that, but even so, it is an absolutely stunning finish, and long shots are OP. But look at the spin on that, just what a powerful ball. That would literally kill if that hit you in the head. Look at that. Beautiful ball, hits the post. I'm surprised he didn't punch the ball on the way in, to be honest, because Khedira really does have a hard hit on him. He doesn't really score too much. As you can see, that was his first goal, and probably one of his only goals of the Premier League season, but nevertheless, we were pretty much in control of this game in the 90th minute, and they almost get themselves a goal back there. But it does end 2-0 to us, which is fantastic. Picking up another 3 points. 7 points out of 9 in this episode is definitely not a bad tally at all. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed the post-commentary part of this. We will, in just a minute, jump into a live commentary, which will be 2 live games, and it will obviously be quite long, but you can see again, we just don't really have any offers. We do put in an application again for Roma, and we will see if that does go through or not. I'm not really too confident, to be honest with you, but anyway, thank you guys for watching this first bit. Hopefully you guys will stick around for the 2 live games. That is going to be the second part of this marathon episode, and yeah, I will see you guys in just a second. Right guys, we are back with the live part of episode 50. Now this is going to be quite long, so sit back, get yourself a cup of tea or whatever, some biscuits, a sandwich, whatever you want to do, and relax, because this is going to be a fairly long episode. Now, to start with, we are going to have obviously the game against Cardiff that you saw in the last bit of the post-commentary game, and my team sheets have disappeared for some reason, which I don't know why. I can't sign into the servers right now because my internet connection is terrible, as you guys know. But we may have a game against Chelsea after this, depending if we get the job at Roma or not that we applied for. I don't know if we will, so we will find that out after this game. We are going to go and jump straight into it. So this will be 2 full live games. I may take a break in between the first and second one, because it is going to be quite a long time for me to just sit and talk. But we are going to jump into this game against Cardiff. I'm not going to play my strongest team, because let's be honest, it would be kind of stupid too. But as I said, the team sheets, as you can see, just have completely disappeared. and I used to have quite a few set up, which is kind of annoying. I don't know if it's because I got disconnected from the servers or not, but we will play Chamberlain as well. I don't want to play like my absolute strongest team. I just want to take a few of the players out just because it will save fitness. I think that will do, to be honest. I just want to make them 2 changes there. We might play Kolarov actually, because he's a decent left back now, up to an 81. You can see Marcelo was an 85 there as well. We'll do a final squad report if we do get the job at thingy. We've got Chris Foy as a ref. I don't know, that's not the cycling guy, is it? Because I remember that was a joke at one time on like Twitter or something like that. But hopefully you guys are all having a great day and you're excited for this episode. It's been good so far. Obviously we had some good results in the previous little bit of gameplay that I showed you from the post commentary, and hopefully we can continue that in the live part. It's going to be difficult. I don't really do live stuff, as you guys know, like when I just live come a full game. Obviously for the My Player it's all live, but that's a little bit different because it's not exactly, you know, playing as a whole team. I am only playing as one player, but this team is definitely strong enough to beat Cardiff. They are in 17th, I believe, so they are almost in the relegation zone. Not really a surprise, and obviously we haven't lost a single game yet, so I don't want to start it off by losing to Cardiff, that's for sure. And if we do have to stay at Arsenal, I'm completely happy to do so. We obviously are 8 points ahead in the league right now, so it shouldn't be really too difficult to pick up a good result here. You can see that team is pretty much just the team you probably get when you start off with Cardiff, as you would imagine. And I do have a really sore throat, so I do apologise if I have to stop and cough or whatever, because it is quite bad. So I'm just going to take a sip of my drink while you guys can watch the match loading screens quickly. Excuse me, but anyway, this is the team we're going to be starting with, as you guys have seen. We've seen that now. We'll jump straight into the gameplay because I don't want to spend ages on the cutscenes, but this should be a good game. I haven't played FIFA today. I woke up quite late. It's half term right now, as you guys may know if you're in the UK, and obviously I'm off college for 2 weeks. This is the second week, so I am up late as per usual. Really, in half term, I end up just completely screwing my sleeping pattern up. I've actually been sitting in bed recently, just reading books. I don't know if you guys know them, but they're the Cherub books that from, I think it's Robert Muchmore actually. I used to read more as a kid, and I went and read like 2 books in 2 nights. So the last 2 nights I've read a whole book each night, which is kind of impressive. They're about 300 pages long, so I read it in about 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours, which is pretty good. I'm a really fast reader. I don't know if you guys know that, but I used to read a lot of books. So I'm not really into it too much anymore because like I do YouTube and stuff, and I have other things to be doing, but yeah, I am still quite into reading books. That's what I've been doing, and I've been staying up like it's about 4 o'clock in the morning the last 2 nights, and I just was so tired when I woke up this morning. So I do apologise if it sounds like I just got out of bed. I've literally only been out of bed about an hour, so that's pretty poor, really, isn't it? Because it's 2:15 in the afternoon now. But nevertheless, this should be fun. We've started off okay here. I've got to try and concentrate on what I'm doing on FIFA as well as, you know, what I'm talking about. Because I haven't really got anything planned to talk about. I just want to thank you guys for the support these last 50 episodes. Well, I hope this episode gets some good support. I would imagine it too. But yeah, the support has been absolutely phenomenal recently, just on the channel in general, as well as this series. Obviously, this is the longest series I've ever done on YouTube. Previously to this, I think my longest one was, when was it? It was the Man United one, or maybe the Wigan one. It got to like episode 34 or something like that. So the My Player's already beaten it, and this one's already beaten it as well, which is quite impressive. Obviously, this has only been going on for about 3 months, so I've uploaded quite a lot, I think, and I'm quite proud that I've managed to stick with this career mode and not get bored of it. And I have really enjoyed it. You know, this team is now to a point where I will start getting bored of it if we stay too much longer. But oh god, no, fucking Ospina. Obviously, we've got Joe Hart injured, which is just not good at all. I do apologise. My throat, guys, is so sore. It's probably like the worst day to have to do episode 50, but I don't quite know when this will be uploaded, by the way. My internet right now, I've mentioned it before, I'll mention it again, it's like 0.01 right now, the download. So I literally cannot access the internet. The ping is all over the place, and if you guys know about internet stuff, you'll know what I mean. Like, the ping will go from like 50 to 100, then it will go to 800, then to 1000, then back to 200, back to 50. It's just like a yo-yo, and I don't know what's wrong with it. It's something to do with the line outside, so we are trying to get someone to come out and have a look at it, but it's very difficult to get BT to actually do anything unless it isn't working. And it is very frustrating, and my throat is so sore, for God's sake. I was literally fine until I started recording, and then my throat just fucks up. It's just absolutely classic, isn't it? But, Welbeck, why are you passing it there? I wanted to pass it. Come on, get that ball back. We need this win. We do need this win. So I don't want to lose, like, potentially our final game as Arsenal manager. I mean, no, luck, we won't even get the job at Roma, because for some reason it's so hard to get a job with a team, even though our record this season is just literally perfect. As I said, we've qualified from the Champions League. We've got to the semi-finals of the Capital One Cup. We're top of the BPL at 8 points. I don't know why anyone won't want to manage us. Right, guys, there we go. I just had to mute my mic to cough because, as I said, I'm a bit under the weather right now. I've had a cold for so long, but it's always more difficult when you're trying to do stuff live. But we're almost halfway through this game, and I haven't managed to find a breakthrough yet, which is disappointing. I was hoping I could get some goals on show for you guys. You guys can also see how I play FIFA when I'm recording and stuff. That's going to be a goal, Welbeck. Oh, you prick. Oh, good save from... is it Anthony Marshall? I remember he had a Team of the Season card last year. It was actually pretty decent for a lower rated goalkeeper. Let's get that. Oh, Welbeck. Oh my god. Why can't you get the goal? It's pretty frustrating, but we are almost at half time. That was a poor pass. No, it wasn't. That was alright. I am really impressed with this team though. Like, I have enjoyed this career mode so much, and hopefully you guys have as well. I know it's been long, and some of you maybe haven't wanted to watch every episode, which is fair enough. You know, I can appreciate that. Because I know some people do get bored of stuff like this, but for me personally, I do really enjoy it, and that's why we're still doing it. But into the second half we go, so we're like a quarter of the way through this episode now, which is good. I may show you the final squad report. If we do get the job at Roma, I'll show you a squad report from Arsenal just at the end. I did look at it before I started recording, but I'll show you guys a final squad report and stuff if I remember to. Collar off, let's get that up there. There we go. Come on, I need to try and just get a goal quickly, and then we can get on to more pressing matters, which I don't know what they are at the moment, but... Oh, Götze. Oh, why? I wish I kind of recorded this straight after the previous bit, but I didn't. Because it is the next day since I've recorded. Obviously, the post-commentary will be on the same day as this, but... Oh my god, come on. Come on. There we go. Right, here we go. Let's get this going. Götze. Welbeck. Chambo. We'll try and run it with Chambo. We'll sweat it back to Welbeck. Oh, why don't I just take the shot with Chamberlain or pass it to Welbeck a lot earlier? That is frustrating. That is really, really frustrating. But I don't actually know what to talk about. I didn't really think this through because I was going to do like a Q&A type thing, but a lot of you I ask the same questions, which kind of gets a bit frustrating and there's no point in it. But something I do want to bring up actually that I had to talk about. It was my second channel now. I don't know if any of you guys are actually subscribed to it because it only had about 10 or so subs, something like that. I don't particularly know off the top of my head, but I haven't been uploading to that channel for a long time now. I don't particularly plan to upload to it right now, just because I don't have the time. Like, as you can tell, guys, probably by the effort that goes into a lot of these videos, it takes a long time to make just the content that goes on this channel, and I don't really have the free time at the moment to make any more content. Obviously, with my internet being down at the moment, there's not a lot I can record anyway for the second channel, so it's kind of good that I'm not uploading to it because I just cannot record anything that's online gameplay right now until it's fixed. But let's try the sweat again. Oh my god. Foul? Nope, whatever. Well, I haven't been uploading to that channel for months, and as I said, I just don't have the time for it. I do apologise. If this ever becomes like a full-time thing for me, which is very unlikely, but if it does, say one day, that's when I'll probably do a second channel, maybe if it's like a part-time job type thing, because I can't afford to do YouTube all the time. Like, I have to put other things in my life before YouTube at times, so it's very hard to do a second channel, and I kind of started it with the intention I just would absolutely hammer it and do as much as possible, but now that I'm uploading, you know, around about 8 videos a week if I can on this channel, I just simply don't have the time to upload to that channel. So I do apologise if you guys were fans of the Minecraft stuff that I did over there and the occasional COD video and stuff. Unfortunately, right now there just isn't the time in my life to do it. Obviously, I'm at college, you know, 4 days a week. If I get a job, which I'm looking for right now, that's going to be like another 2 days, 3 days a week. I'm just going to have no time left, so it's going to be hard enough to upload to this channel soon, I reckon, when like my college exams start picking up a little bit. summer's around the corner. It's going to be harder to record because it is so hot in this room right now as well. And I'm starting to get hay fever, which is annoying because I can feel a sneeze coming on as well, which is not good. There we go, just about managed to mute the mic in time. Yeah, I'm getting hay fever. It's going to be hard to record. I hate the summer for recording because I get like a lot of sneezing. I have, issues with the room being too hot. I can't open the window because you can probably even hear the cars outside now and the window's closed because I live right on a main road, so it's not ideal. And I live on the the front side of the house as well, so my window's right on the road almost. But we can't seem to get much out of this game, and I've forgotten to bring bloody substitutes when it's already the 86th minute, which is a pain in the arse because now we ain't going to get time to. But this is about 12 minutes nearly for nearly a full game, so it may be only about 35 minutes or so. The entire video, I don't quite know at this point, so I hope you guys enjoy. I mean, nevertheless, this is going to take a freaking age to upload. I mean, it's going to be around about a gig file, I reckon, by the time I've compressed it and everything, so it is going to be a lot. But hopefully you guys will appreciate the extra effort that goes into it. It is a bit difficult to upload this much, but there you go. We got a 0-0 draw, which is a bit disappointing. Cardiff being nearly bottom of the league, you'd expect us to do a little bit better against them, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this job offer. I'm kind of excited. Let's fingers crossed. I really want to get the job because it would be something new, Okay, so Mandzukic is crying, which doesn't surprise me. Let's see. I don't think we're going to get it, guys. For some reason, I just don't feel that we're going to get the job, which is a pain because I really want to manage Roma. I think it would be such a fun career mode to do, and I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to be happening right now. They haven't even gotten back to us, so this episode anyway, we're not going to be finding out. We won't be playing a game with Roma. I'm pretty sure we had a job application in progress, did we not? Unless it hasn't saved that either. Yeah, we do have a job application in progress. So, game against Chelsea. This will be hard because we obviously have just drawn a game against bottom of the league nearly. So my confidence isn't at an all-time high right now, which is not good. But we're going to put Ramsey into CM. We'll put Gertz on the bench. Apologies, got interrupted. This could be a bit of an interrupted episode now because my mum's just got back from town with my little brother. So if I do have to mute the mic a few times, it's because of that. But anyway, we are going to jump into this game. So we're not going to be playing with Roma this episode. But if we do get the job, it will be good. So we'll see what does happen with that. And yeah, we'll go and jump into this game and just see if we can get the win. I don't know really. Because this could be like an early on title decider if we can get the 3 points. Because Chelsea obviously are now 8 points. Yeah, no, 9 points I think behind us right now, which is pretty shocking for them. And it doesn't look like they're starting the strongest of teams with people like Nathan Ake at centre back. So it could be a bit of a walk in the park. I doubt it though, because Chelsea do have Higuain. They have Aguero on the bench if I remember rightly. So it could be a bit of a slapping to us or them. We will try our best. Walk up with a brute pace straight away. Look at that. That is just OP. That is OP. That is OP. And we've scored in 5 minutes. Wow. That's why I love Theo Walcott. Now, you saw us playing on world class. So I don't ever lie about the difficulty I'm playing on. And that is just an example of why you have Theo Walcott in your life. Who needs skill when you can literally just burn pace through your opponent and score? And that is a great start. But anyway, I don't know. I have no idea what to talk about. That is really bad of me, actually. I should have prepared something a little bit more than just nothing. But it's kind of hard to talk for, 28 minutes or so. But probably about 25 minutes by the time this video ends of me just talking as a live com. Come on. Oh, that's a foul, ref. So we've been going 15 minutes already. So it has been a fairly long video already. Probably be about 20-something minutes now, 27 minutes or so. So it's going to be quite long. But as I said, hopefully you guys will enjoy, because it is something I've never done before. So if you do want to see more of this sort of stuff when we hit milestones, then let me know. Oh my god, no. No, no. No, clear it, you prick. There we go. But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing actually for the rest of this half term. I might be going shopping on the weekend with some friends. Hopefully anyway, which will be good fun. But videos should still continue. I mean, as I said, I don't know when this will be uploaded because the internet is just... I don't even want to talk about it half the time because it's just so stressful having to deal with it, and there you go, 2-0. Easy as you like. Chelsea definitely underestimated us, which is surprising because we are 9 points clear of them, and they have put out a very weak team. We just absolutely paced through with Dos Santos there. That is 2-0 up, and I think already the game could be over unless Chelsea really stick it up a gear, because they have been poor in the opening 20 minutes. Definitely something I would never expect of Chelsea is to be shit, because they usually absolutely dominate me, but that's a absolutely fantastic start, and long may it continue. But as I said, I'm doing a few things. I haven't really been up to much this half term. It's been kind of boring actually. Like having 2 weeks off. A lot of people are like, oh, it's great to have the time off, which it is, in a way. But it does get boring because one of my friends is usually like busy in the day or out somewhere. My other friend is like working, other friends are working as well. It's like no one's really around during the day, which kind of sucks. And obviously people who are on Xbox, I can't talk to them or anything because my internet's fucked, which is very annoying. So I'm very much stuck to just recording a lot of videos or just sleeping, which is what I've been doing. But at least I've managed to upload a fair amount. Obviously I've been back from my grandparents for about a week and a half now, and I've managed to pretty much stick to what I started off with the upload schedule. Obviously there has been a few videos missed due to internet, and I do apologise if in the next kind of week or so if videos are missed, because I just can't do much about it. If my internet's not working, it's not working. It's as simple as that really, and there's not a hell of a lot I can do about it. So hopefully it will kind of sort itself out, or we'll get someone out to come and sort it out, because as I said, I can't play online, I can't watch YouTube videos, I can't even stream music off Spotify. The only thing I can do is look through Twitter without seeing any pictures because they just don't load. So it's literally like I don't have any internet, which freaking sucks. But that's life for you. I was trying to do a Berber spin there, he didn't do it. What a dickhead. We are almost halfway through the second game of the live com. I may do a bit of squad report and stuff at the end, depending whether we get the move or not. I don't know. Seriously, look at, they've got Gutsy. That's a fake Gutsa. And they've got him and Aki at centre back, which is surprising for Chelsea. I honestly thought they would put up their strongest team, unless they played their strongest team in their last game and just like derped out, because you would think, considering they're second and they are 9 points behind the person they're playing, they would expect to try and at least win the game by putting out a really strong team. Clearly Chelsea didn't think that through, and Jose Mourinho has probably taken some ketamine or something before this game. But let's whip this ball in, try and make it 3. We don't make it 3, unfortunately. I always feel like the bigger teams make a lot more mistakes defensively than the smaller teams, because the smaller teams aren't looking to attack. They just want to sit back. If a chance comes along to attack, then they will, but they'll sit back and just try and play for a draw. Whereas teams like Chelsea are attack, which leaves a lot of, open space in their centre backs, in their defence in general. And I always find it easier sort of playing against the top kind of 10 teams that actually want to, go for a win rather than just play for a draw, which is what, Cardiff were pretty much trying to do, just not really causing too much, just trying to hold the ball as much as they could to actually get the win. But with Chelsea it's a different matter, and my possession is something that I always try and improve on career mode. You can see I haven't had the ball for ages. Give that back. Oh my god. They just do me. See, this is what I can't deal with Chelsea. They pass so well, and they get themselves into such nice positions, and there's like nothing you can do about it because they just play mesmerising football. And luckily we got away with that. They obviously haven't Ospina in net. It's something I'm not really confident with. But due to Joe Hart getting some stupid bloody injury, that's what we've got to deal with right now. That's going to go out. Is that going to... another corner, for God's sake. They are pounding us now. They definitely put it up a gear in the second half. I would still like to get the win here. This could be the title decider for Arsenal. Even if we're not here, winning this game would greatly improve their chances of winning the title. Oh my god, no, if that goes in. Thank God for that. With this game, guys, Aki looks like he's getting... oh, he's been injured. So I did a drink my cup of tea. Lovely cup of tea. I always drink a lot of tea. What is your favourite guys' hot drink? Put that in the comments if you want. They brought on Fabregas, so clearly they're trying to step it up a level. Not too sure if it's too late for Chelsea now, but getting a win obviously would. What? I did a Ronaldo chop, you bell. What? Oh my god, for God's sake. But yeah, I mean, if we do leave Arsenal, Winning this game will at least put them quite a distance from Chelsea, which is good for them, obviously, and should give them the advantage in the end of the season. Because obviously, if we do move to Roma, I will be checking up on Arsenal at the end of the season, seeing how they're doing. Hopefully, they will win the league if we do decide to leave and we get the chance to leave. And if not, then we will try our best to win the league with Arsenal, which I can't see being too hard if we do have to stay, because you just see I'm just like walking through Chelsea's defence here. It's basic. Mandzukic, oh, that would have been so good. He's got it back though. Welbeck, get the cross in. Walcott, 3-0. That is AIDS. That is pure AIDS. Fantastic. There you go. What an AIDS goal. Welbeck with the cross, misses Schneiderlin's head, comes to Walcott and he just taps it in for his 6th goal of the season. Walcott is genuinely probably the biggest surprise of this career mode, because I cannot believe he's an 86 overall and he's so clinical. He's got like 86 finishing now, which is just absolutely insane for a winger. And he is now one of the better right-sided midfielders in the world, definitely in the Premier League, which is fantastic. But oh no, get that back. Oh, Marcelo, Ramsey's gone down injured, or he hasn't gone down, but he's hobbling, which isn't good. That's a cross, that's going to go out. Unlucky Chelsea. I think this game is pretty much sealed now. 3-0 is a solid result against Chelsea. Hopefully Arsenal can do that in 2 weeks' time in real life, because I would love to beat Chelsea. And I don't know if Arsenal will win the league in real life. I suppose people will be like, oh, you're biased. There's a chance we can win the league, but it is very unlikely, because Chelsea are just so dominant. They would have to slip up majorly and we would have to literally have an immaculate end to the season. It is possible, and I have faith that Arsenal can win the league, but at the same time, I will be very, very, very surprised if we can. It would be ridiculous if we could win the league, and we almost scored a free kick there with Theo Walcott. As I said, it would be the best day of my life if Arsenal won the Premier League this season. And I do have faith, because if Chelsea do slip up in real life, there is a big chance that we can get on their tail if we win the majority of our games. I think we've got Man United and Chelsea. Apart from that, I think the end of the season run isn't looking too bad. So if we can do well, if we get 2 wins against both of them teams, there is a chance we could actually win the league. But as I said, it is unlikely. I don't see it happening, guys. Chelsea have been so dominant, and they deserve to win the league, to be fair, after the season they've had. But just imagine it. Just imagine the scenes if Arsenal won the league this season. It would just be incredible. I would literally die, because it would just be so much. But yeah, as I said, I doubt that to happen. They've rung on Kurt Zouma as well, but I think, to be honest, Chelsea, you played a weak team from the start, and we pretty much capitalised on that in the opening 20 minutes. But Higuain's going to get a consolation goal. He's not. And Marin, that is a lovely header there. Even though it was into an open net, you've got to admit that was a pretty sexy header. Look at that. Boom. Lovely. Right into the top corner. Class header there. I think the game was done pretty much when I put that 3rd goal in with Theo. And we might just try and get another one here with the old kickoff glitch. We won't get one with the old kickoff glitch, and it's going straight at checking out for a corner. We'll try the little glitch I did in the previous bit of gameplay from the postcom that actually worked. It's not going to work, so I didn't put it out further enough. Oh, I didn't even mean to shoot. For God's sake. That is the end of the game, guys. 3-1 against Chelsea. What a result. What a result that is. That is a fantastic bit of football there. I am pleased with that. I did not expect us to pick up the win against Chelsea. That is just phenomenal. I don't know if we have got the job. We have decided, well, we're looking at other candidates. How can they not employ us? I'm sorry, but have you seen our record so far this season? We have been literally immaculate. And it looks like, guys, we're going to be staying at Arsenal for the rest of the season, which is kind of frustrating, actually, because I genuinely thought them performances would be good enough for someone like Roma, but clearly not. We are unbeaten in the league, we've qualified for the Champions League, and we are still sitting here struggling to get a job offer. I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe it. I'm going to apply again. I don't know why they won't take us on. Why would you not take us on? We have had the season of our lives here at Arsenal, and this is Christmas Eve as well. Why wouldn't you take us on? We have the quality. We have won so many games this season. I just cannot see why they wouldn't want us. It actually makes my mind boggle. It really does. Like, what can we do? Sanchez, you're fucking injured. Or you were injured anyway. He's not injured anymore, so he can get back on the fucking team, but Jesus Christ. I want to move now, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Because it ain't going to happen, is it? They just don't want us. So Roma is a definite no-no. And guys, this is our last chance to get a job offer. If nothing comes in before January, we're probably going to be staying, which... There's nothing there. It's been the same teams the whole season. This is the last game before the transfer window. Has anything come in? Because if it hasn't, then that is going to be pretty much it. Again. Just nothing. Really disappointing. It looks like we're staying at Arsenal, guys. But anyway, try and get a win against Cardiff. So, at Christmas time, guys, do you want to know how far ahead we are in the league and we still cannot get employed? We are 14 points clear and we can't get a job. Are you actually kidding me? Like, 14 points at Christmas. That is ridiculous. We've almost won the league already and we can't get a job. We'll sell off Genko, why not? That is unbelievable, guys. Absolutely unbelievable. My brain actually almost hurts from the fact that we cannot get a job, even though... Like, come on, Roma. We are 14 points. I can't exercise that enough, how far ahead we are in the league and we can't get employed. It's just unreal. Unreal. 50k. No, he doesn't want a contract. He wants to be put out online, doesn't he? For God's sake, I'm not concentrating. I don't really need to sign anyone, so I might just do this transfer window now. Gabriel. No, season loan. There we go. Why don't they just accept us? It's just ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I'll sim this match because I'm so confident with our team. You know, I will genuinely just sim this match. My brain hurts. It really, really does. We'll be simming that game as well, no doubt. Fuck's sake, we lost. Oh well. My brain, guys, it's just done. My brain is done. I can't believe we cannot get employed from Roma. Even with our just incredible work this season, you would think we could get employed, but no. And it's the same teams. Why isn't there just a team that I can go to? You know, I could move in the later stage of the season, but it's going to screw us over so badly. I'm not playing Portsmouth, I'm sorry. I'm kind of fed up now because I wanted a move and I was expecting to move and we now just are pretty much stuck at Arsenal, which is... I don't even know. What does one do when they have nothing else? Like, we have the quality. We just need that team to come in. And Roma, I'm done with Roma. How they do not want us. I mean, where are they in the league right now? They're in fucking 7th. 7th. You heard it right. 7th position, and they still will not employ us. Like, it does make one wonder what you have to do to get employed by a team like Roma. In the next episode, though, we will have the game against Liverpool. And it looks, guys, we are staying put for now anyway. Which is a shame. You know, I was expecting a move, and I honestly thought we would get that move, but clearly we're not good enough. And how that is even possible is just beyond me. But we aren't selling Joe Hart. Go away. I don't know who we will sign, if anyone, guys. I'll go over that probably in the next episode. But Yeah. They still won't take us. There's no way we're getting a job at Roma, put it like that. There's absolutely no chance in hell we will ever get employed at Roma, which is just dumb. And guys, unfortunately, we ain't going to be moving by the looks of it. I'm not just going to keep applying because the same teams have come up all season. We've had Roma, Bilbao, Everton, Man City, Roma, Fiorentina, Milan have come up a few times. It's just the same teams 100 times over. I'm so done right now. Like, I don't know what else I can do. But this is a squad report. Very quickly, I'm kind of a bit pissed off now because you guys wanted me to move, and now I'm stuck at the club that you guys didn't want me at. So, it's going to be a long end to the season, that's for sure. And I probably will just start a new career mode at the end of the season because we won't be carrying on and looking for a job offer because job offers, as you've seen, are almost pointless even trying to get a job offer because it's just the same teams. Nothing changes really, does it? But next episode we'll have the game against Liverpool in the Capital One Cup semi-finals. The position in the league's probably dropped a little bit because I simmed a few games, but I don't care. It's frustrating, I thought this would be the episode we did it in. You can see we're still 13 points clear. It's annoying because we'll probably win the league, which will be great, but I didn't want to. I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave because that's what we had planned to do. I said I will look for a job offer. If nothing comes in by the 21st, most likely we just won't move. Because we'll probably get sacked otherwise if we move in any of these months. But so you've got quite a few games left of the season, but we'll start on that challenge in the next few episodes. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this marathon episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. It has been good fun. Obviously, we started here and we're now up to here, which is good. We've done about a month, which is nice. But anyway, I will speak to you guys in episode 51. If we can smash, let's say, 10 likes for this episode, that would be absolutely ridiculous. And if you did watch the entire episode, comment down below. I'm a beast. And I will speak to you guys in the next episode very soon.